Welcome to the Ozone, where O breaks down the screen, movies, shows, what he's seen. Buckle up, it's time to lean into the Ozone. Welcome to the Ozone, where O breaks down the screen, movies, shows, what he's seen. Buckle up, it's time to lean into the Ozone.
I watch a lot of TV and I watch a lot of movies. Welcome to the Ozone. I'm O, and we back in the zone. And I want to talk about, wait a minute, I got to ask you a question. Did you ever watch that movie I told you to watch called Blindness? Because I'm about to talk about it.
No, sir, man. I actually forgot, but you know what? I'm gonna take note of that, and I'm definitely gonna get to it.
Well, too bad. I'm about to talk about it. So, one of my favorite movies. It's not a horror movie, but it's something that scares me because it's about blindness. It's about randomly just going blind.
I was about to say, is it about the Raisin Man?
I gotta put that.
Hey, nah, I'm talking about I'm talking about the Raisin Man. I still had nightmares about that. But Blindness is about a movie where people just randomly
I'll put that in my
goes blind. And a favorite Marvel character of mine is in this movie, Mark Ruffalo.
Okay.
The Hulk is in this movie, but
Okay.
he is not the Hulk now. He's just a man who went blind. Now, it centers around the main character. I forget her name. I forget the main character's name. But she is the only one who does not go blind. Now think about this. You're around people who is automatically going blind. Your husband went blind, your friends start going blind. Like, what would you do if people just randomly start going blind around you, just for no reason whatsoever? Would you isolate yourself or would you help people?
I'm helping.
You helping?
I'm helping.
You a fool.
And my family members and stuff like that, even random seeing kids. Once I see kids, a kid say, man, I'm blind, and man, that's gonna break my motherfucking heart.
Man.
Gonna break my heart. You know what I'm saying? And I might go blind with them, so you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
So wait, I gotta jump in and ask a question. What city or state or universe or whatever is this taking place?
So this was set in, I believe it was set in Boston, I believe.
Okay.
Don't quote me, I believe. But it was a major metropolitan city where everybody was going blind. So at first, nobody took it seriously. It was, you know, like, oh man, what's wrong with my eyes? I got to go to the eye doctor. And then like, after so long, it started making local news. Now, I don't know where ground zero was because it was happening all around the world, but people just started going to the eye doctor, getting their eyes checked out. And the doctors was like, oh, we don't know what's going on. You know, we can't help you with this because we don't know what this is. So after like days, weeks, and then months of everybody started going blind. So what the government did was they rounded up everybody into different institutions, different establishments where they rounded everybody up and they kept the blind separated from everybody else. So this woman ended up going with her husband by lying, by saying she was blind, but she wasn't blind. So she ended up going with her husband and they put him in like these blind camps. They were like blind camps.
Mm-hmm.
They put you there until they're trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, they was doing research trying to figure out what was going on, which I think was a good thing that she went with her husband because could you imagine if they find out that she was like the only person not blind? They would have cut her eyeballs out. They was like, they were going to experiment on her.
Yeah, I would think that.
They were going to experiment on her until they figured out, like, why is she not blind? But in this facility, at first, everything kind of was like, okay. Nobody could, I mean, you rounding up people who can't see, so they don't know how to be blind. So they rounded up everybody. They put them into these camps for the blind, and she was the only one that could see. So she did what you said you would do. She helped everybody. She helped people like get their food. She helped people get beds. She even fed people. She even helped shower people, which was, she tried to do the best that she could. But over time, the blindness, it kept spreading. They could never figure out. So they were packing these people into these blind camps like sardines. So the conditions in the camp started getting worse. Like it started getting unsanitary. Food delivery started getting less. The conditions they were starting to get horrible. So as time go on, they were complaining about the conditions, and it was less soldiers to help protect everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So then they started putting like real ruthless people in these places, like mixed with everybody. You can't tell who's ruthless and not ruthless in a situation like this. You blind. So it was a guy who came in, and he partnered with a guy who was blind, but he knew how to be blind. So what they did is when the food got short and resources start running short, what do humans do in a time like this? We start turning on each other, and then they start bartering. They use the barter system to start, negotiating supplies and stuff. And one of the things they did was they started negotiating with the women for sex. Like they start making the women. Like if you weren't resources, you have to send us your women, because they divided into two groups.
Yeah.
You had group A and you had group B. Group A, I want to say, was the original group. They were like the nice group. Group B was the group like the more like shady characters came in and start like, hey, we running out of food, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take all of the food and we're gonna ration it out to you. Okay. And we're gonna take what we want first and give you the leftovers or whatever, or if any. So it got to the point to where if you want food, it was like send us. At first, it was like give us your jewelry and stuff like that.
Okay.
Then it was like, well, you ain't got nothing else to give us but what's between your legs. You give us a coochie. So Group A was debating. Now, Group A is with the woman that can see, which I didn't really understand. Like she could see,
she know what's going on.
Because she had a prime advantage of what she could do, which it came into part in the long run.
Well, hold on. We don't want to give away the whole movie, do we?
Yeah, you gonna give me the movie? I haven't seen it.
What's the movie on?
You know what?
Netflix, Amazon Prime.
You know what? This is one of those movies. I think if you just look up on Tubi or something, it'll be on there. It's not mainstream anymore. You know how they just store movies away, and if you just search it, it'll come up.
Search, yeah.
Yeah. So I think if you do that, you can find the movie. But I gave them enough to get them interested.
Is it called Blinder?
It's called Blindness.
Blindness. Okay.
Yes. Yep. I gave you enough to get you interested. Like, what? What? They selling coochie? That always excites me about a movie when I hear it.
Y'all make sure to go search Blindness.
Damn.
And y'all holler back to the Ozone and give him your opinion of a movie he referred y'all to.
What's up, y'all? It's Mark from Grind It Up Podcast, and I have something that I got to tell you about. So if you want to see the exclusive, the behind the scenes of stuff that we can't air on regular stuff, Ko-fi.com. You can hit us with a tip, do any little donation like that, whatever you want. It's just all going to go to us improving our setup and making things look even better for you. And you get the exclusive content that nobody else gets. So check it out.
Grind it up. Grind it up. Grind it up. Grind it up. Grind it up.
Grind It Up Podcast.
GrindItUpPod.com.